I did a PowerPoint. I'm still working on PowerPoint. It is not my strong point. Miss Pat won't teach me how to do the cool stuff where you fly it in and do all that stuff. So I have to do the best I can uh, until she gives me
You are bad.
to the lesson. As a leader, you should have a simple marketing plan with steps to teach each new person or group that you sign up with that signs up with you. We got some simple things in place that's going to be real easy. Hopefully, Ramon's going to come on and back me up and give you guys some more pointers about what we have. You don't join anything. Nobody is joining anything. You launch it. And we're going to talk about that more today about launching a business. There's a whole different approach. You're not getting people to join anything. You're launching a business. Okay? Your marketing plans has to be simple in order for the masses to duplicate. Not so much information, not so much telling and selling, just piquing interest. There you go. Piquing interest. So I have a little video that I want you to take a look at. Some of you guys maybe see if you're active in your multi-level, pursuit to excellence, you will be in the right places at the right time, seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. Doing your research, doing your due diligence, and if you're doing it, you would have already came across this guy because I say this because he is one of the top millionaire earners in all of network marketing. Not only that is he's in one of the companies that I'm sure you done heard about. Because if anybody done tried to sell you some coffee, 9 times out of 10 they done sold they coffee. But to be honest with you guys, it's not about the coffee. It's about the leadership. It's about the people that are marketing and what they're doing to really make this happen. And that's the same thing I want to share with you guys this morning. So sit back and relax. Put on your comfy shoes, get you some popcorn, get ready, take some notes, listen to what this guy has to say. He's not Whatever he's saying is not always going to be applicable to what you're doing, but the principles are the same. And if you peep this, or maybe you want to go back and rewind it a few times because it's caught and not taught. I can't teach you this. You're going to have to catch it. Whenever your moment is right, your brain is going to say, aha. So it might take some of you guys 10 views. It might take you one view. I don't know. But whatever it takes, do the work so you can pick up these bits and pieces that he's going to put out on this video. So without further ado, can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
You got to start believing it. Once you start believing, you got to put the actions in. You got to do the work. Whatever the work is, you got to put the work in. Put the work in. This is network marketing. It's not net sit marketing. It's not net play marketing. It's not net marketing. It's not get to it marketing. It's network marketing. And most people miss the W, the work part. Network marketing. I worked my butt off. I can tell you right now. Now, remember, it's not just work. You've got to be productive. Not just active. You got to be productive. I'll tell you why I make what I make today. I'm gonna write this down. This is my schedule when I first started. Okay, my first day. It was because of what I did day one, not because of what I've done over the last 2 years. I set the example. Everybody want to take notes now. You see, I've already said the most. You didn't write notes when I said they won't outfriend me. That's more important than what I'm gonna put on the board right now. But see, anything that's skill related, we want to take notes. Anything that's really inspiration related, that really matters, we don't. Don't worry, our group's the same way. Not just you. First day, this is what I did, ladies and gentlemen. Work. Why? I knew. Remember, I told you I got to believe much bigger, much faster. I only set 2 income goals or 3 income goals. Set 3 income goals since I started. My first goal was my first week. My first week's goal was to make $70,000 my first week. Yes, $70,000 was my first week's income goal. I missed it, didn't make it. Make 25,830. But it didn't matter. That was my goal. My second goal, 18-month goal, 250,000 a month. Missed that one too. Hit 249. Why? Your business should be predictable. This is a business. I know my business. You got to know your company and your business. I know my business, and it's just as predictable as Exxon knows how much sales of oil they're going to do in the year 2015, and it hasn't come yet. But if you ask any of the executives, they can tell you with a small margin of error what the results are going to be, because there are certain things that cause a certain effect in the business. You got to figure that out.
Look, I'm going to stop now, but I'm on an important call.
Well, I'm just going to throw another one on the wall.
I'm letting you know, for me to stop and listen to you, I'm breaking something. I got my mind.
I'm going to get done in 90 days. This is what I did. Day one, I called that group of 32 people. This is what I told them. It was actually 32 people I sponsored. I had 16 of them on the call. This is what I told them. I said, listen, my current company, I'm launching tomorrow. If those of you who want to know what I'm doing, be on my conference call tomorrow. They were on my conference call at 10 a.m. 10 a.m., I had 16 people on the call. I explained to them, I said, listen, now. And so what happened is this here. I said, guys, listen, you guys are, right now, we're going to do my first, what I call First Movers Advantage conference call. I'm sideways. This way. This better? Okay, here we go. I said, I'm going to do my First Movers Advantage conference call. It's going to start at 12 o'clock. Here I am at 10 a.m. This is what I did. You don't have to copy this. This is what I did. Okay, don't write this stuff down. This don't matter. Whatever your method of exposures are, that's what you do. Get with your upline. Get the mentality that I had. The mentality. So 12 o'clock comes. This is what I did here. I said, guys, listen, out of these 16 people, I said, I suggest you have 10 people on the conference call. 12 o'clock when? Next Tuesday? I said, no. Today? 10 people? We only have an hour and a half. I say, exactly. You guys are already in. I got to start making phone calls. Goodbye. How many of you have talked to your prospects about doing a meeting or a call? Well, I've got to give them 36 hours to get the baby. You're not going to win big. Not if you want to launch something. Remember, professionals launch a business. Amateurs join a business. I don't join anything. I am a launcher. I launch. Okay? When you look at Microsoft, did they launch Xbox or did they just announce it? They launched it. Sony, they launched this new PS4, whatever it is, however many millions pre-ordered and sold. They launched it. I'm a businessman. You are a business person. You should launch it. It's what happened. 125 people showed up on that conference call. On that conference, don't clap. It's not the number. It's the attitude. It's the mentality. My group before, they saw me give people 24, 36 hours to prepare for a stupid conference call. You're sitting at home. You don't need 3 days. If you found a pot of gold and you needed a few friends to come help you get it, and they told you can get all that you want, are you going to say, well, I can't call Leroy because he needs 3 days? Leroy, listen, I found a pot of, you better get, Leroy's like, where is it? I'm putting on my pajamas right now. I'm coming out the door. If you make it important enough. Some of you don't make it important enough. My next call was at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, guess what? We had 225 people on the conference call because I told them the exact same thing. I painted the dream. I couldn't even explain the comp plan at all. Didn't know all the details. But what I told those 225 people, I said, listen, you guys are the second people to hear about it. I'm working on something called Project 5,000. 90 days, I want to put 5,000 people in this organization. And nobody has signed up yet. And none of you on this call can sign up either. But we're going to do another conference call. They say when? It's going to be at 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, I did another conference call. Guess what we had? 435 people on that conference call. That's a lot of activity, isn't it? That was half my day. 6 o'clock. No more conference calls. Did my first home meeting at my house. I'll never forget, I had on a white t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops. Didn't even have time to get dressed. I lost 18 pounds. I thought it was because of our product. That's the testimony I was giving. It was really because I forgot to eat while I was launching. I was so fired up and excited. That's what was happening. 6 o'clock came. This is what I had. I had 25 people show up at my house and say, come on in. Told them about Project 5000. And I'm sitting there spitting in all this stuff and telling them all about stuff. Whiteboard, no PowerPoint. Didn't have PowerPoints for 6 months. No PowerPoint. I drew on a board, told them what my vision was, what we were about to accomplish, and that we're about to do the biggest project we've ever done in our lifetime. And if you want to get started, you can. That's what happened. At 7:45, you know what was happening at 7:45? 7:30, I mean, my doorbell was ringing with the second group of people that were invited. 35 people showed up at my house. And you know what I told those people here? I said, listen, the first 25, I said, guys, I got to wrap this up. We got another group of people that's coming over here. If you want to get in, you can. But go ahead over here to the dining room. My wife has the applications over there, blah, blah, blah. You can get signed up over there. But I've got another group of people that's coming in, and I can't be late with them. By the way, those of you who go ahead and sign up now, this group that's behind you, they possibly could be in your organization if you go ahead and get in right now. All right? So this is 7:30. Guess what happened at 9 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen? 9 o'clock. Guess what I had? I had another 40 people show up at my house. And I was running shift work. Okay, 10 o'clock, guess what? I did my last meeting for the day, and I think at 10 o'clock I had about 50 people show up at my house, and I'm doing the same thing. I lost my voice. I did that for the first day. You know what my leaders were doing? They're looking at me like, this dude is crazy. I've never seen him like this before. You know why they never seen me like that before? Because I had never done all that I could do. I had never gone all out. I had never sold completely out. It ain't because of what my product is. It ain't because of my comp plan. It's because of what I did day one. I kept this up for 2 weeks straight. This is not including the one-on-ones that I did. This is not including the three-way calls. This was my schedule every day. Group calls, 4 a day, 4 home meetings a day that I was doing every single day. And what I did is I showed them an example. And they went out and they start doing the exact same thing. That's why my results were where they were. My first day, if you count it up, I exposed almost 700 people. I did more in my first 24 hours than some people do all year. It's not because I do magic. It's because of what the math is. It's simple. You can do the same thing. It's not, okay, I got rich quick. I compress time frames. Compress time frames. This is the work. You do the action. And ladies and gentlemen, when you put the action in, whatever your action is, you find out what your mentor, your coach tells you need to do, and that's what you need to do. You put the work in, and don't give any excuses why you can't do it. Excuses don't work. Now, I know I may be a little too intense. I get excited when I talk about my dream. I get excited and passionate when I talk about what works and what's going on. That's just who I am. I don't apologize for it. But I don't want you to think some of you that I'm yelling at you because I don't know many of you in here. I don't want you to think he's yelling at me. Eric brought this crazy wild man on stage and he was spitting and yelling and he looked at me and he was pointing at me and no, I'm yelling in love. I love you. I want you to just do this thing, okay? That's what I want you to do, all right? And I promise you, your group, they will catch on. When you do the action, they will follow what you do. They won't listen to what you say.
All right, all right. So there you have it. There you have it from the man himself. I'm gonna open up you guys' mics, and some of the key points. You guys, what were some of the key points that you heard him talking about in this video? What came to the forefront to you and what you should be doing? I'm gonna get your feedback out there. It ain't gonna be the Sam Warren show this morning. I'm gonna try to keep it down so I can bring Ramon on so he can give you guys a little bit more technical. But I want to hear from you. What did you get out of this video?
Keep moving.
Sorry.
Lisa?
Put the work in. Get the work. Put the work in.
Put the work in. Put the work in.
Keep moving.
Keep moving.
Not having webinars. That's what I got.
Anybody?
Talk to more people. No excuses. Excuses do not work.
What you say, Miss Renita?
Sherry, I said talk to more people.
I said no excuses. Excuses do not work.
Yeah. No excuses.
Professionals launch a business, amateurs join a business.
There you go. You want to be in launch mode. This is
Yeah.
the launch of $25 legacy to the masses. We are in launch mode. What does that take? What does it take for us to get in launch mode? What do we really have to do? I heard sell completely out. If you're doing something other than $25 legacy, then you don't want what 25 legacy has to bring to you. Within the next 60 to 90 days, you need to get focused, laser focused. It needs to be about $25 legacy. I know you got other stuff you want to do, but if you do not put that energy out and if you do not go for it within the first 60 to 90 days, you could pretty much hang your head. You could pretty much hang your head. The momentum that we need with the people that we have right here has to come forth. And it's not going to come forth with lottie-dottie passive attitudes. You're going to have to put some of that stuff to the side and for the next 60 to 90 days, go for what you know. All the things you said you couldn't do, you need to do. The people that you said you were scared to talk to, you need to go talk to them. You need to let them know that something is on the horizon. I don't have all the information, but I need you on my team. Get with me. Let's get ready. You need to create the synergy. And that's how you're going to do it with your mindset. It's focus, total focus on getting $25 legacy out there. It doesn't matter what he said, what the product is. It doesn't matter. It's all about you and how you present it and the energy you bring behind it. So, I didn't hear none of the stuff that he was talking about. He said it's network. It says work. The key word is work. If you come in here just to get behind me and Ramon so you don't have to do no work, you are sadly mistaken. Because we are looking for people that want to work with us. Because we cannot get to our destination with a bunch of people looking around, looking at us. If I'm putting out these posts and I'm using my auto poster and I'm going through these groups and I'm engaging with people, I expect each and every one of you to be doing the same exact thing. Because there's no difference between me and you. Maybe it is. Maybe I want your success more than you do. And if that's the case, that is a problem. If you ain't sick and tired of being sick and tired for your own self and for your own family, I can't produce it for you. So that's what I'm saying is you have to be sold out. Is 25 Legacy the best thing since chocolate milk? Maybe not. But until you think it is, and everybody else around you is, and it will never be. It's about us. And that's what I want you to know. It's about Merle. It's about Lonnie. It's about Donna Wembley. It's about Sherry Wilson. It's about us, Miss Janet, Julia, Nate, Wiggins. Divided, we are nothing. Together, we are stone cold troopers with a mission to tear this thing down and retire some families. He set a goal. He said his project was, what is our project then? I gave you guys the number. Who can tell me what our project is? He said he was project 5,000. What?
30K.
We are 30K. We all want to make 30K. But I said we want at least 500 people in our pre-launch. When we launch day one, we want 500 people. Now, you guys know if you put 500 people in there, maybe 200 is going to actually launch with us. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So our project should be project 2,000, 1,200, 1,000. That should be our project goal. If our project goal is that, we'll hit our 500. Somewhere around there. So we have to have our project number. So that means that we're looking for at least 1,200 to 2,000 pre-enrollees. You know half of those people ain't gonna launch when it's launch day. They say they got their money, they say they ready, they say they down with us, but when it's time to pull the trigger, you can best bet life always happens. Some more glitter done came, and it done shimmy them away to the new next click ad share and the new next $5 hope you get rich scheme. Nobody wants to pay monthly for their freedom, but you'll go invest in your 401k. That'll never get you nowhere. Monthly. And you go buy life insurance, hopefully that maybe your spouse will die and then get you some money monthly. You'll do that. But you won't see a group of people that give you a way to invest in and leverage their time to help you make money. And it only costs you a small entry fee on a monthly. And that fuels everybody to make money, not just a few people, not like in other programs. So, moving on, I'm gonna get my little stuff out. I got a few minutes. I'm gonna go through this pretty fast. I already pretty much hit this. Get excited. If you're not excited, why would anybody else be excited? Get excited. Daily, consistent action, moving your business forward. That's what we're talking about. Start building your list. We've been doing this forever. Most of you guys should already have a list to go ahead and start email campaigns, whatever. You should already have your people that focus that you know you need to go and tap into to move this thing forward. If you don't, then you know what? A lot of leaders say don't go to your warm market. Sometimes you got to go back. Sometimes if you got something worthwhile, you got to let them know. Sometimes that's just a good excuse for you to come back and talk to them, even the ones you done burned up when you burned those bridges. Hey, man, I know you've been watching me do things, and I've been doing a lot of things, but look, I'm excited about this one. You don't have to tell them what, but you can tell them why. Did you guys did you just hear what I said? You don't have to tell them what, but you can tell them why. Why? I see something that's going to change my family future. Why? I've been online and I've never seen a community like this. Why? The plan is built for everyone to win. Why? Did I tell them anything specific? No, I didn't. But my excitement is going to change. They're going to take a peek. They're going to come and see why. Because I've already sold it in my excitement. And I told them my reason. They're changing people's lives. Just come and take a look at it. That's all you want to do is get them to actually buy into what you're talking about. If you truly believe in $25 legacy and what we have, it will show in your marketing. If you're out here marketing your MCA and whatever else, then we already know what's top shelf. So don't expect to be at the head of the line in $25 legacy. Get to the back. That is where everybody who really doesn't want to make it happen in here, that's where they belong. The ones that are at the top of this heat need to come forth and show the reason why you're at the top of the heat. Not because you was blessed enough to be in PDL and we just felt so sorry for you so we can help you make some money. No, it's a change of tide now. If you ain't with us, there is separation. I didn't come to bring it, but it's going to happen. It's going to come forth. If you really want out, let us know now so we won't pour into you. I don't want any wasted energy. If you're still on the fence to where Ramon and I are going and the rest of the team, and you still haven't decided to come with us, let us know. And we will not have any hard feelings. We want to work with the real PDL people. We want to work with the real 25 legacy retirement crew because this is our goal, to retire. Start with 50 prospects, at least 50, and work up to 200 names. You were looking for A players. Look, sometimes it's that you can't always land a big fish. You can't always get a Ramon or Ray Main or Charles Marquette into your business. But you know what? I guarantee you, you know a few of them and you never ever will approach them. Never. You never will approach them. Well, there's no time like a pre-launch. And the worst thing they can actually do is say no. You're not going to lose your life. Hopefully you'll pick yourself back up and go again. Sooner or later, you might just get someone like Ramon. I call Ramon up or he called me up and we clicked and the rest has been history. Same thing, Miss Pat, it took me 4 months to get Miss Pat. So it might take you a little while, but if you stay persistent, these big players, these people that are dedicated to the cause will come forth in your business. Business owners, entrepreneurs, network marketers. If they are already marketing something, that's your target because you want them to market what you're marketing. So you want to go after these people, professionals, people that are self-employed. They know what it is to have a drive. They know what it is to keep on moving and to have a goal and something that motivates them. People in real estate, financial planners, mortgage bankers, etc. Landing the profession, we call that a player, can be a game changer. Now, keeping it real, keeping it realistic, you might not get one of those guys. But you know what? In the pre-launch, there are some normal, everyday people too. People that are struggling, people that are hurt. They speak to you. They let you know. They haven't made any money. They've been left for dead in their businesses and their organization. They're not getting any support. These should be signs for you to go after these people. When you're on Facebook, when you're talking to people, make conversations. We have some tools, and I made a list of some of the tools, and I think Ramon is going to cover those tools, but I just made a list real quick. The PowerPoint that we have is located in the Facebook group. The presentation video is located in our Facebook group, and in PDL Pro, there is our $25 legacy capture page. So you guys that are in PDL Pro, you have access already. How many of you guys have seen it? Have you guys seen the capture page?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yep. You've seen it? How many people have launched it already? Nobody. There you go.
I've got a page with the video on.
Did you slap anybody with it yet? I was so excited. I slapped it around Facebook in all places. You know, the groups are not always the best place to, but you still need to post up in the groups. There's still some people that follow pre-launches. They like to get on pre-launch stuff. They like to gamble. It's like the scratch offs. If I keep doing this scratch off, sooner or later I'm going to hit something. So if I get into pre-launch, and see what they're talking about, if I get in position, I might just get on one that actually works. So you want to play to that. And that's pretty much what I did. Let me see some of the. Did you guys see my post?
That's where I saw it this morning.
Yeah. Like I say, I'm not the best ad copywriter. If you guys are writing, if you're writing some ads, don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Go ahead and share it. Go into our files or into the PDL Connect team file and leave an ad there that you're using. If you feel that it's pretty tight ad, you write it, you know what I'm saying? You feel like it's, worthy. Even if it ain't worthy, leave it there anyway. So I used to take my friend James, he used to write ads and get no type of response. I would take his same ad and post it up. And he say, Sam, how you get them 10 people to sign up? Sometimes I'm putting it in places where my fish is actually biting, and you're putting it at the same ad. In fact, in places where your fish, all they're doing is just looking at it. And so, you don't have to be the best ad writer. You can use piggyback off of people. What I did, this ad that I wrote, it was pretty much just, real simple. Hopefully it makes sense somewhere down the line. I write ads like I talk, so it's probably messed up. I said, are you in MLM? That's pretty much anybody. I said, this is your chance to get locked in with an amazing 3x3, 5x3, 10x3 rapid retirement program. We're rapid retirement. We're going to do it fast. That's our goal. is to make it happen fast. $25 legacy is rolling out its pre-launch, and you know what that means. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's all hype. That's all they look. You can have your detailed ones, but the main thing is to get them there to pique their interest, and then once you get them in, then I hit them with this right here. Don't miss the amazing opportunity. It will be over before you blink. They don't want to miss out. They want to know what's going on. So get registered. I put the registration link here. You guys know there is a registration form, right?
Correct.
Right.
Okay. So get your people registered. Get them on the form. You can start to calculate once you start putting how many people you got on there. Everybody should have at least 30 to 40 pre-registered people that says that you send them to the thing. And you said, Sam, you know I ain't got 2 people all year. How am I going to change that? You're going to do it by your mindset. You're going to get 40 to 50 people interested in $25 legacy because you ain't got to sell money. You just got to tell money. Show them where it's at. Show them where the community that's going to help them get this money. We're not advertising training. We're not advertising. Now, there are some products that you're going to be able to receive that are phenomenal beyond measure, that just the 3 products that we have for this program is going to blow them out of the water. But the people that are looking at $25 legacy, they looking at this rapid retirement program. And they looking at a community that's going to be working together to make this thing happen. I said, I gave him my little registration form here, and I said, claim your spot before the floodgates open to the masses. My call to action. Go ahead and claim your spot. Then I entered it again, and I gave it some hashtags because I want to fall into these hashtag areas, and I want them to see my post as well. And Ramon did a beautiful graphics. You guys, if you're doing graphics, I know you like to brand your graphics, but it's a team effort right now. And if people can't really create a nice, beautiful picture, and you have a talent to do it, go ahead and put that graphics in our group, so we can use this to go across the internet by the masses. We're all, hey, I see that picture everywhere. What's the deal? I need to see what's going on with this. Don't be a loner. Don't be a secret agent. Let's work together. Now, once you want to get your notoriety and put your little name in there, that's cool. Ramon got on to me. I like to put my picture on there. You know what I'm talking about? I like to put my little face right there. But when I create graphics for the team, I create it for the team. Just like, why should Ramon be the only one creating graphics for the team when we got all these graphic people, Lisa, Miss Pat, and other people that make great graphics? 30 to 60 to 90 days. Die to yourself. Die to yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? It ain't about you. It's about we. If you don't get on board with we, you will sit there aside of the road by yourself to the next event. The reason why you don't win on the internet is because you make it about you and your problems and your issues. You're not the only one. Until you come together as a collective, you will not make it happen in nobody's network marketing business. And you need to leave the internet quick, fast, in a hurry. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to me. You got to connect with me. Me and you got to connect with everybody else. This is network. There's a net in front of that as well. It's not a me work. It's a network. And if you if you're not coming to be a part of the net, you are weakening our link. Get out. Move on. Go to somebody else. You know what? I could never make any money over there. Those guys, I just don't know what the problem was. 9 times out of 10, the problem was you. It wasn't the program. It wasn't the people. 9 times it was you, because you couldn't fit in, because it was all about you and what you wasn't doing and what you couldn't get done. Die to yourself. If you don't, you will not win. Hopefully, somebody is catching what I'm putting down. This is a team effort moving forward. I got to hurry up. Oh, I'm sorry. The key to inviting is personal invites, do your calls, text, emails, private inbox messages. Don't just go on the masses. Private inbox people. Hey, you, Tommy, I see you. You're hot on the internet. I see you posting. I got something I want you to take a look at. Tell me if you got time. Whenever you have time possible, I'll send you a link. Is that okay? No, move to the next person. Be natural, be yourself. Be in a hurry. I ain't got time to give you all the information. I ain't got time. All I want you to do is invite them with excitement, make a sense of urgency, and hold your conviction. Stand on something. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. If you need to see what payday lifestyle is all about, if you ain't figured it out by now, it ain't about us. It ain't about me and Ramon. It's about each one of everybody that comes on these calls every day. Our goal is to win as a collective. That's it. Nothing more, nothing plain. A retirement community. It didn't say retirement saying retirement Ramon. It said a retirement community. Rapid. We ain't trying to do it when we get 65 and 70. We're doing it now. Hey, and if you're getting rejections and people want to know, just say, hey, I love for you to check out my video, my site, my webinar, and give me some feedback. And if this ain't for you, we never ask for the referral. It doesn't matter. It might not be that person in front of you that is going to be the one that's going to connect with you. They might know somebody. Sometimes I don't jump on everybody's opportunity, but I do help them pass on their opportunity. Look, this ain't for me, but I do know somebody who's looking for something. And you know what? When you're networking with other leaders, they do the same for you. Nah, don't be sending me that. I'm not interested. Now you just killed your relationship with a negative. It ain't about you. It's about helping people. Helping people. If you do more helping, you'll get what you need. I know you guys know this. And remember, you don't have a lot of time. Keep it moving. And I say invite. Invite is not the time. Okay, the invite is not the time to be answering questions. When you're inviting people, don't be answering questions. And I already told you how you pretty much get around not answer the questions. That's if they're so adamant and they won't leave you alone, and you just gotta give them something, just give them your why. Why you decided to do $25 legacy? Is it because me and Ramon? I got a 9mm. I don't know what Ramon got, but we took our gun and stuck it to your head and say you need to do this. If that is that your reason why you're doing this, tell them, hey, I see a real opportunity with people, to work from home. I see a great way to build a business online. This is why I'm doing this. I'm giving them my why. I'm not really answering no questions at all. At all. I'm just giving them my why. And this is a great way to work within a great community build. Everybody's coming together like never before. Give them that good stuff. You don't have to give them, hey, it costs this. They'll get that when they get to either the presentation, which you invite them to. That's another level. Most of these guys that I study, even though they're online marketers, they're still doing the home parties. They're still closing people like that because what happens with the home parties is they stick. They stay. It's a personal connection. See, we as online marketers, we lose that aspect of the game. So that means we have to work even harder. But you can still bring that aspect. You can still invite people to your house and give them a brief overview. And just like Holton Bulks did, and getting people interested, he never told those guys exactly what was going on. But yet and still, he had them signing up, getting in place, and then he didn't just do that. He leveraged the people that he had already got in. Those 25, look, got 25 already ready and holding. If you go ahead and get in today, some of those people could be your people. He leveraged those people. Same thing. I got 5 people, 25 people already on the list. You know, if you come on in and you work with me, some of those people could fall up under you. That is leverage. The same thing. Taking action, setting goals, setting your income goal. How much money do you really want to make in legacy? When you're talking to people, how much money are you looking to make on the internet? Oh, you just need $300. Take care. You just need $300. That's it. Well, let me show you this. It's $300 in there. On you know, you just need $200 on the first matrix. There's $200 in there. Okay, you just need to make your rent, house payment, car payment, and a little bit of extra with 2300. Do you? Oh yeah. Well, it's 2300. Well, how have you ever thought about making 10 to 20, $30,000 a month? Well, it's in there. I didn't tell them nothing specific. I just told them that everything they looking for to make that money. Because when I'm talking to them, they're telling me it's about money. And I say, okay, I'm showing you it's in there. There it is. You can do that. 39 people, 155 people, 1,100 people. That's nothing in network marketing. We know leaders right now that drop it like it's hot. And they say, hey, I will blow through this thing for you guys. So this is what we want you guys to do is go ahead and get in position. Go ahead and check out the legacy. Get together. And I just gave you a couple tools. And I know I'm gonna get some flack for this one, but I'm gone anyway. You know how I am. OPL. I know you guys don't know what that is. But you've spent your $58. If you get down and desperate and you don't know what to do, make you a capture page. Put the video in there and go for it. Go for what you know. PDL, we have capture pages. And if you're a part of PDL, that's what you should be marketing. Paid Daily Lifestyle, PDL Pro. That's what you should be marketing with the capture page. Response Magic, unlimited. That video in the Response Magic with your autoresponder, kill the game. If you ain't got one set up today, by the end of the day, you should have one already. You got free and then paid. If you guys are really want to get out here, you can get your paid advertisement out. A little bit of money goes a long way with paid advertisement. Ramon's talked about that. Hopefully he'll come back and talk about that again. And that's what I have for you guys this morning. Get excited, get motivated, get the information out, pique people's interest, and get them lining up. It's all about the pre-launch. That's what it is. It's pre-launch. You have a target goal. Our team project goal is 1,200 plus because we want to land 500. Why? 500 will put everybody in this call on their way to retirement. 500 people will put everybody on this call on their way to retirement. Stop making it about you. Make it about we, and we can get this thing together. All right, that is it for me. Ramon, you going to come on and go over the PowerPoint and the capture page?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me give you a screen.
I've created. Good morning. Good morning. I've created some advertisement.
Good morning.
Thank you. I've created some advertisement capture pages so you can go out and start sharing. We're already getting leads, so I know it's working. There's leads coming in through this capture page already. What's going to happen is, as you share this capture page, if you're in PDL Pro, make sure you guys understand. If you're in PDL Pro, you're going to get leads with that capture page. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, this is the capture page. Oh, that's a thank you page. This is the capture page.
Beautiful capture page. Beautiful.
I have to pause it because it plays automatically. Hold on one second. I put it so it can autoplay automatically without having to hit the play button. So this is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of probably 2 or 3 we're going to have. This is just one that I've created right now. It puts pre-launch. It hits some key points here. First of all, it's $25, like I said, $25 in the name. It's a pre-launch. And then position yourself. These are keywords. And then making over 38 plus monthly. What also hits another key point is 2 referrals put you in profit. That is like a light bulb lights up to someone that's struggling online. Someone that cannot bring more than a few people. When they see this, they're filling this thing out. The next thing is earn unlimited $10 monthly referral bonuses. It's another key point because it's not just a one-time referral bonus. It's unlimited monthly referral bonuses, and we pay weekly. These are key points. I make sure I was doing my research before I created this. And again, if you guys start sharing this right now with your username, don't use admin. Make sure you use. Is Brenda Cox in here?
I'm here.
Brenda, you need to start sharing your. When you share, I see your advertisement. It looks good, but you're sharing admin link. You need to share your personal PDO Pro link.
Okay, got it.
So it'll be www.pdopro/your username.
Okay, I got it.
All right, because I don't want you to miss out on signups. If people are signing up, I want to make sure you get credit for it.
Okay.
All right, just that. All right, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the actual link. It'll have your username at the end. You can start using it and sharing it and start getting people into the program. If they want to know more, when they fill this out and they get in contact with you, they call you or they email you, say, hey, I see the program, it's great. How do we make money? Can you show me some more? I've also made a PowerPoint presentation. And the PowerPoint presentation is inside our actual room, $25 Facebook group. It's in there as well. So you're going to be able to grab this and start sharing this. I've also created a video PowerPoint, which is on YouTube. I think I added it. Oh, I haven't added it yet because I actually made it this morning. But I will add it to the Facebook group. I do have a $25 legacy PowerPoint presentation video. I will add that to the group just in case you guys don't want to go ahead and present it or use a PowerPoint yourselves. There's already a video created, and all it does is go through the actual PowerPoint. Now, what I want you guys to understand is you guys have the early pre-launch. I mean, you guys are in great positions right now, every single one of you. So if I was like Sam said, if I was either one of you, I'll be promoting like a madman. Just because number one, you're in profit after 2. You already know that. If you were to get, before we launch, we're not launching until we get about 500 people in position. We're not launching anything before that. If you can have as much as that piece of that pie of those 500 people as you want. I mean, you just gotta advertise and get these people into the program. Number one, get them to fill out your capture page. That way, when we do launch, you can send them your personal link through the email, which I'm going to show you next. We've created an email. Number one, there'll be another one where you're going to be able to blast out to your entire list. If you're catching leads with PDO Pro, then you can email them at any time. You know that you can email blast out your link. So when it launches, say, hey, we just launched. We're obviously not going to tell the public until you guys get all your signups in, because you definitely want to get in position. That being said, it doesn't take a lot of people to make a lot of money in the program. If you're paying $25 and you're already in position to make over $200, well, guess what? You're doing good, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of marketing programs, you don't make that kind of money on a small amount of people. I think Shan shared that story when he was in Rockin' Residual or whatever it was, and he had a ton of people in there. He wasn't even making this kind of money in there, ladies and gentlemen. The point is, the reason why we created this and why we call it the Rapid Retirement Program is because you can retire quickly. As you can see here, the 5x3, that's this in as well as the first income. If you add these two up, this is not counting the referral money. Remember, there's referral money that you got coming in. I haven't added it to the numbers because I can't, because I don't know how many you're going to refer. But that's additional income, ladies and gentlemen, of $10 unlimited. If I was to refer to 20 people, do the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's 20 times 10. That's $200 that I'm going to be making every single month on top of all the income I'm making now. That's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. That's $200 on top of this. That's a full-time income, ladies and gentlemen, there in itself. Even if you get halfway, what if you only get to fill your 5x3, only get halfway your 5x3? I mean, that's an extra what, $5, $6, close to $1,000 in your pocket every single month on a $25 a month program. You don't think your team's going to help you grow? What if someone falls under you and starts helping you in the program? You grab a lead and they bring in about 5 or 10. That's income in your pocket. And then when you start getting crazy money when you get to this level, that's not a lot of people. 110 people, you're making over $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, close to $6,000, $7,000. Just 110 people. On this program, and these three. If you fill this up, you're good to go. Now remember, when you're putting people into this program and you make over $65 in profit, and you move into the 5x3, your 3x3 is still filling up. Okay, your 5x3 is now opened up. You're starting to receive $15 monthly commission on everybody that falls in here. When you stop building here, you'll probably have enough money on your second level, obviously, to move into the third matrix. So what happens here, you're going to move in with your profit, okay? And then this is going to continue to build while you're building all three matrices. This one's going to eventually fill up. This one will fill up eventually. And while you're here, listen, you're retired. This is why it's called a rapid retirement program. We're going to be able to retire people still on this second level. Okay? And this is why it's very important that you guys understand that when you explain this to someone, explain it to an individual, understand there's a lot of money to be made here. These 5 people that are falling in your second level, these are some key people. Okay? This is why you want to hurry up and get started, get these people in, because if they invite in, put it this way, your first 3 people here, okay? Your first 3 people here, and the 2 that fall right under this 9 are going to be the first people here, possibly, if they move into this level. If that's the case, these guys are moving. That means somebody's doing some work, because you cannot move in the 5x3 unless you are in profit, number 1, and unless you're making more than the $65 monthly balance to get in. Obviously, these are heavy hitters, or these are somebody that wants to do the work. Unlimited income on the referral money can put you there alone. Okay. That being said, this is a great PowerPoint. I would definitely use it. You want to touch on some key points? Our products. You want to definitely let them know about the products. Slide number 9 kind of goes over it a little bit. And that's it. That's all. It's a quick and easy PowerPoint. It gets to the point. It explains the money. It explains the tools, and you have access to it. Okay. Now I'm going to create a second capture page. In the second capture page, it's going to show that PowerPoint, me presenting a PowerPoint and explaining the income that you can make. But again, I made it this morning. I had to delete the old one. I made the new one, and so you'll have 2 capture pages, and you'll also have what I call a funnel. Okay, autoresponder that's already created. I created an autoresponder for it. So when you go to marketing, and then you go to autoresponder inside of PDO Pro, you're going to see it's going to call. Oh, there's 2 there. I don't know why I only put 1. Oh, so I don't know which one it is now. Let's see here. All right, this one's got to get deleted. Let's go back. Well, anyways, I must have created 2 on accident. But the second one has the message in it. I think it's this one here. Let's see. Oh no, something's wrong. Anyways, I created a message. I don't know why I don't see it there now. Let's see. Hey, Sam, were you back here?
Where at?
No, autoresponder?
No. Nope. Don't go in there.
I created a message, ladies and gentlemen. It's not there now, but we do have an autoresponder for $25 legacy. I did create a message, but it's not showing up for some reason. It's not there. Now I have 2, but there's going to be a $25 legacy autoresponder. So when someone comes into the platform and program, we're going to be able to go ahead and then send them to that. These 2 people here, They already came in from the PDL $25 legacy capture pages, and that was today, this morning. Okay, so these people can be sent to that autoresponder, but now I got to fix it. But just to let you know that the autoresponder is working. The capture page is working. It's bringing people in, and I advise you to use it. Once you do send them that, you want to definitely get them to the pre-launch form as well. Maybe send them an email within here and let them know that there's a pre-launch form to go ahead and fill out. That way they can put you can get your name as the referrer. That way when we send an email out, they'll be notified to sign up with you. Okay? So just want to make sure you guys understand it. That's all I wanted to share today. There's going to be some advertisement. We are going to be putting on Facebook some paid advertising to get people into the program. Obviously, admin is going to put as many people as they can as possible into the program, and that's going to be a continuous effort on our part. But at the same time, you want to get your referral incomes up high, and you guys got the advantage because you guys are in before everybody else. So